Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Military Forces Unleashed. Today we're diving into a piece of military tech that's as sophisticated as it is controversial, the ASTER SAMP air missile system. This is not just any air defense system, it's Europe's answer to modern aerial threats. Developed by a joint venture between France and Italy, the ASTER SAMP was designed to knock out anything from fighter jets to incoming missiles. But as with all things military, the story behind it is far from straightforward. Let's unpack this high-tech marvel and see what's inside the box. The birth of the ASTER SAMP has its origins in the early 1990s, a time when Europe was waking up to the reality that Cold War-era defense systems were becoming obsolete. France and Italy, recognizing the need for a new generation of air defense, decided to pool their resources and expertise. The result was the ASTER missile family, with the SAMP-T variant being its crown jewel for land-based air defense. The system was envisioned as a mobile, all-weather, day and night solution that could protect critical assets from aerial threats. But like all ambitious projects, it didn't exactly roll out smoothly. Budget overruns, technical setbacks, and shifting political landscapes all played their part in what became a long and winding road to operational deployment. Design. At first glance, the ASTER SAMP-T might look like any other missile system, until you dig into the details. The system is made up of a multifunctional radar, a command and control vehicle, and, of course, the launcher unit. The ASTER missile itself is what sets this system apart. It's designed with a hit-to-kill philosophy, meaning it's intended to destroy incoming threats through direct impact rather than proximity detonation. The system is also modular, allowing for quick reconfiguration depending on the threat environment, but this modularity comes at a cost. Integrating such a complex system into existing military infrastructure has proven to be a challenge, particularly when you're dealing with different national standards and doctrines. Armament. The ASTER SAMP is armed with the ASTER 15 and ASTER 30 missiles, both of which are impressive in their own right. The ASTER 30, for instance, has a range of over 100 kilometers and can engage targets at altitudes up to 20 kilometers. It's designed to intercept everything from high-speed aircraft to ballistic missiles. The system can launch 8 missiles in under 10 seconds, which is lightning fast by any standard. But here's where things get interesting. While the system's firepower is undeniably formidable, the complexity of its logistics can be a nightmare. Keeping these advanced missiles in top operational condition requires a small army of technicians, and the cost of maintenance is not something you'll find in the brochure. Power and propulsion. Now let's talk about what makes these missiles fly. The ASTER missile family uses a combination of solid rocket boosters and ramjet propulsion. This allows the missile to maintain high speeds while remaining agile enough to engage maneuverable targets. The propulsion system is sophisticated, no doubt, but it's also a double-edged sword. The high performance demands mean that the missiles require regular maintenance and checks to ensure they're ready to go at a moment's notice. And when something goes wrong, it usually does so in a spectacular fashion, requiring extensive and expensive repairs. Real-world deployments. The ASTER SAMP has seen deployments in various European countries, including France and Italy, and has been tested in real-world conditions during NATO exercises. It's also been deployed in the Middle East to protect critical infrastructure from potential missile threats. However, these deployments haven't always been smooth sailing. Early in its operational life, there were reports of issues with the system's radar integration, leading to delays in target acquisition. These problems were eventually ironed out, but not before Points of contention. As impressive as the ASTER SAMP is, it's not without its flaws. One of the biggest criticisms is the cost. The system is expensive to build, maintain, and operate. This has led some critics to question whether the benefits outweigh the financial burden, especially for smaller countries with limited defense budgets. Another point of contention is interoperability. Integrating the ASTER SAMP-T with other NATO systems has proven to be more complicated than initially anticipated, leading to concerns about its effectiveness in a multinational defense scenario. And let's not forget the logistical challenges. The system's complexity means that it requires a high level of technical expertise to operate and maintain, which is not always readily available. A symbol of power. Despite its flaws, the ASTER SAMP stands as a testament to European military innovation. It marks a significant advance in air defense technology, showcasing Europe's ability to produce top-tier military hardware. While its real-world successes have boosted its reputation, the journey to becoming a true symbol of power remains challenging. Until next time, that's a wrap for this episode of Military Forces Unleashed. If you enjoyed our dive into the ASTER SAMP air missile system, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for future updates. Have questions or suggestions? Drop them in the comments. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.